morning, class. Are we all ready to learn today?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great, so I want you to repeat a few phrases right after me. I am intelligent.
I am intelligent.
I am special.
I am special.
I am kind.
I am kind.
I am excited for any challenge ahead of me.
I am excited for any challenge ahead of me.
My power is unlimited.
My power is unlimited.
Great, now everything you said right there is all true, so I want you to take that positive energy into our lesson today. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is go over our character traits song from last week. Are we all ready to sing?
Yeah.
Great. 3, 2, 1.
Hey class, won't you read this book? We can learn from all the people. Hey, what do the characters say? Let's look at all their actions. They can be happy and over time they can get sad. I found out that characters change. He started as your favorite. He cared for other people. We called him sweet and noble. And then he went real bad. We saw he was ballistic. And talked behind others' backs. Characters change, yeah.
Woo! Alright, great singing, everybody. We're going to keep learning about character traits as the year goes on, too. Alright, so next I want us to look at our poem called The Night. So we're just going to read the first 2 stanzas here, and I want you guys to read 2 lines at a time going in this direction. So Clara, you start.
Outside, the relentless snow persists, like uniform litter, unwatched, unwelcome.
The ground groans under too much white weight, and trees ache with their alien load.
Outside, a miserly slice of moon, like falling torchlight, inadequate, impotent.
Depthless black caresses familiar shapes and transforms them into grim, patient figures.
Well, that's great reading, everyone. So we're going to look at the figurative language in this poem. First, I want to teach you about imagery. Can anyone say a word that reminds them of the word imagery? Yeah, Andrew?
Image?
Image, good. So image is like a picture, right? So when we're reading a poem or any selection, really, if we have good imagery, we can really picture what's happening in a selection. And the author does that so we really know what's going on. We gain context clues from that imagery that he's providing us. Can anyone find a good example of imagery in this poem? Yeah, Aaron?
Slice of moon.
Slice of moon, good one. Alright, does that mean that the moon is a full moon or if it's a crescent moon? Yeah, Kat?
A crescent moon?
Crescent, because it says slice. So we get a good image of what the moon really looks like. The next one I want to teach you about is personification. So personification is giving an object that doesn't have any feelings or emotions or actions, giving it human abilities. So what can we say that we give this marker? We give that marker ability. Yeah, Clara?
Dancing?
Dancing, good. So we can say the marker is dancing across the board just like that. So we have a good image of what the marker is doing in a more creative way. Instead of saying, I'm writing on the board, we can say a marker is dancing on the board. Can anyone have an example of personification in this poem? Yeah, Kat?
The ground groans under too much white weight.
Good. So this is saying the ground is groaning, and the ground can't groan, right? Only people can do that. So what this is really saying is that the ground is groaning from too much weight of the snow. Because we can read back in this text and see that the snow is persisting. So the ground's getting really weighed down by all the snow. So we can use personification also to figure out what is happening in the poem when it gets a little bit confusing. Alright, the last one I want to talk about is simile. Simile is when we compare 2 objects that aren't the same and we make them the same so we can have like a better understanding of what one is doing or looking like. And usually this is seen by the words like or as comparing them. Does anyone see simile in this poem? Yeah, Clara?
Like falling torchlight?
Good one. I'm going to circle it. So this is comparing torchlight to the light of the moon. So that's saying a good image of that the moon is shining bright on the dark night with all of the snow. Is there any words in here that we don't really understand well? Yeah?
Impotent?
Yeah, that word is kind of confusing. So we're going to look at context clues. Let's first look at this word right ahead of it, inadequate. What does inadequate mean? Yeah?
Not enough.
Not enough, good. So we can see that impotent probably means not enough. It actually means helpless, so that is correct. So it's saying kind of that the light of the moon as compared to a torchlight isn't enough to brighten up the night sky. Is there any more questions about this poem or any of the lesson? No? Great job today.